Yo, what's going on, everybody? Just traded to Boston here, aka the King of Boston. Today we're back for episode 26 of the Out of the Park baseball series here with the Portland Mavericks. And today we're back for the first round of the playoffs. And we'll go to the standings first here. As you can see, so we won our division. You can see that by the fact that we're not in the wild card game. We won pretty handily by 13 games over the Dodgers and other playoff teams. 3 come out of the East. Mets, Nationals, Phillies. Wow, we're the only 91 team to come out of the NL this year. Oh, whoa, the White Sox won 107 games. And 3 teams out of the Central, too, so a couple stacked divisions. And a 79-win team makes the playoffs. Remember, in 2006, I think the Padres made the playoffs, winning only 90-some-odd games. Or, what am I saying, 2 games. But I never heard of a 70-win team making the playoffs. That's pretty mediocre. And that's going to be a fun... Well, actually... No, yeah, they won their division. And they're not going to play the White Sox. They're going to play the Blue Jays. Well, all right. But this White Sox team is, loaded. I mean, I've talked about it a lot. I mean, they're obviously the defending world champions, but they spend. And apparently it has paid off. But anyway, so as you saw a couple screens ago... Let's go all the way back. Whoops. So Yorman Rodriguez accomplished a couple things. He was the home run champion, and he won the hitting triple crown. So he ended up. We want to look at his total numbers. Oh, it's not going to show us his total. Oh, well, he ends up with 50 home runs. I can do that math, and he hit 350-ish. It looks like, and his OPS was insane, and he's almost had 10 wins above replacement. It looks like, but. Anyway, he was great, and yeah, we did lock him up to that extension. Also, Blake Swihart signed, which I don't think I showed you on camera last episode, but he signed his 4-year, $40 million extension. Now, we do have a couple injuries to report, and actually, 2 really big ones. Now, one of them is Addison Russell. He's going to be back for the series, so he got hurt. He was out for 6 weeks with a hamstring strain, and we had a combination of Jordan McFarland and Julio De La Cruz playing third base, and then we moved Michael Chavis over to second. So it did actually sort of affect us that we traded Jeffrey DeAza and Jeremy Profar because we didn't have those guys to replace Russell while he was gone. But we just moved Chavis over to second. McFarland got hurt for a little bit, so De La Cruz played, but McFarland was pretty good in that spot for the most part. But then a couple other really big injuries, or one specifically. Brandon Belt's out for another week or 2. He strained an oblique, so he's likely to miss the first series, which is not good. I tried to make a last-ditch effort to go out and acquire Andrew Lambeau again to platoon with Mike Olt. And this happened in September, so he wouldn't have been on the postseason roster, but I figured it would help at least for the rest of the regular season while we try to lock up home field and stuff and sort of just sustain ourselves. But could not do it, just because I don't think we had the guys necessary that had passed through waivers. So anyway, yeah, so we can. Wait, I don't even know why. I guess Lambeau didn't pass through waivers because I don't think anyone. I guess Tabata. I don't know. I tried to do Tabata in a couple prospects, and I guess we called up Jose Tabata, so we would have been on our 40-man. I guess that's what happened, but we're also without Grant Heyman. Shocker. He went on the DL again with plantar fasciitis, so it's fine. And like I said, I'm not planning on. I wasn't planning on having him. He was actually really good when he played this year, though. Look, he slashed 298, 375, 537. So it's too bad. And we'll see what we do in the offseason. I like Heyman. He can't stay healthy, which is a really big problem, but he's also a lot cheaper than Steven Piscotty. And it's going to be one of the two. And you can see his salary is going to go up soon. But anyway, Andrew Heaney out for a year, so that's bad for the White Sox. I guess that's good for us. So we got to set our postseason roster. We do have a lot of, I think we're going to have 28 or 29 players eligible. Just because we had a lot of guys on rehab assignments and stuff. All right, maybe not, I guess. Okay, well, we're going to want Chavis over. So the thing is, we're going to need someone at first base. So maybe we have too many outfielders, I think. 5 outfielders. Yeah, we don't need. Do we want to carry 5 outfielders? Can Bautista play first, maybe? I wonder if I could just try him out at first base and wing it, because the defense is going to be awful there, and he can hit lefties. I mean, he can hit righties. Olt can hit lefties, so that's a good platoon. And then we can keep off. I guess then we can keep off Julio De La Cruz. So we'll remove him. And Actually, what I really want to do is we're also going to keep off. I think we might keep off McFarland too. We might have to if we put Russell back on. Come on. All right, be healthy. All right, so now we can put him on the roster and go back to the screen. All right, so now we have a decision to make. So we want Chavis on there, but that gives us 26, I think. Yeah. So we might have to remove McFarland, which is too bad. I like McFarland, but yeah, like he was boss when he played. I love him because his OBP skills. I think he, well, I don't know. Our head scout. I mean, I don't know why. Whatever. If this is how he actually plays, then I'm excited about him, and he's gonna make his way onto our team at some point. But I think for now we're gonna have to remove him to keep Carpenter. Well, do we really need to keep? Wouldn't I rather just keep McFarland instead of Carpenter? Who I signed, by the way, after the deadline. I think I showed that on camera, but we're gonna remove Carpenter. I know that McFarland doesn't have the positional versatility, but the rest of our guys can play enough positions that I'm not worried about it. Like Chavis, Mountcastle, and Russell can play. I think all three infield positions. Maybe Russell can't play third, but yeah, he can play first. But other than that, okay, so we'll keep Chavis on, and that's going to be our postseason roster. And I think De La Cruz was okay when he played for us. Oh, never mind, he was bad. Alright, so that's the postseason roster. We'll take a look at the lineups and stuff. Yes, this gets all screwed up right now. So against lefties, we're going to have Bautista play in ult platooning. And then we want Chavis at third. And Russell back at second. Right, there he is. And then we'll just have McFarland do that. But if someone actually gets hurt, I'll manually do it and we can figure it out. And then Hazley, yeah, I think it's just going to be Hazley in the outfield. And then pinch hitters, we'll do Hazley, then McFarland, then Bautista. We're missing someone. Maybe we have too many pitchers. Oh, yeah, we do. Oh, okay, so we don't need... Who do we not want here? I guess, well, no, I like, well... Okay, if Griffin goes to our... So, yeah, let's remove Griffin, actually, because I think I'd rather have Stripling. Yeah, Griffin was not good for us in his 9 starts that he made. Who was he even replacing? I completely forget. Do we trade someone at the deadline? Oh, yeah, we traded Harvey. Okay, so now we can put someone back on. I guess Carpenter. Yeah, I guess I'll be Carpenter. Just for the... But I don't know, like, I'd be surprised if he actually got into a game, because I'm going to put McFarland in over him, like, 9 times out of 10. Carpenter. Right. Okay, so that gives us 25 guys. And then we want... I really should be doing this off camera. I feel like I'm wasting a lot of time, but... Oh, well. So you want Russell. Russell's going to bat third again. That's why Piscotti. And then we are also want Bautista. Yeah, and he'll bat ninth. So let's just copy and paste. And then Olton. Whoop. I'm wasting so much time doing this. I'm so sorry, guys. Probably boring everyone. And then Olton for Bautista. Okay, cool. And the pitcher just don't really matter because, like I said, I'm going to be playing these games. So something that I used to, like, never do, because I sort of thought I couldn't do it based on the way I play the games, is pinch hit for my pitcher. But actually, and you guys always pointed that out to me in the comments, but I'm so pretty stupid and realized that there's, like, a very easy way for me to do it while I just do the half inning by half inning thing. So if we ever get to it, I'll show you guys. But, yeah, pretty stupid on my part for never figuring that out. I'm sure I cost myself a couple games doing that. But we're playing Philadelphia. So they must have beat... Who did they beat in the wild card? They beat the Nationals. Indians beat the Royals on the other side. So a couple divisional affairs there. So let's take a look at this Phillies team. They won 86 games this year. Let's go to the team screen. Philly. So they won 86 games. Looks like their rotation is pretty solid. Sabatka. Oh, Sabatka's really good. Yeah, he was on... Yeah, I know. Yeah, he was on the Dodgers for a while. He's really good. Oh, they also have Anthony Ronaldo, who's an all-star. I guess he's moved to their bullpen though for this. I guess they're only going to do a 3-man rotation. He's our closer. Oh, okay. Yoel Macias, old friend from the Astros series. Who's out? Masterson is out. Erasmo Ramirez, Scott Elbert, some names there. They have Dylan Cousins, a guy we almost traded for a couple years back. Michael Franco, John Aiello. That's John Aiello, right? Yeah. So they have some good hitters. Looks like their offense is pretty solid. I'd say it's a pretty solid all-around team. I think they're going to give us a run for their money. Let's set our postseason rotation. So we're going to do Strasburg, Santana, Rodon, and Barnes. Actually, we'll do Barnes, then Rodon. Rodon, I guess, was a little bit better in the second half, but still just was not good this year. But hopefully he can bounce back for the playoffs. And yeah, so let's just do it, I guess. Game 1 will be in Portland. Lance Lynn will get the start for the Phillies. We're gonna have Steven Strasburg. Let's get it going. All right, so Philly jumps out to an early 1-0 lead in the first. Strasburg did not feel like the same pitcher this year, but we'll see if he steps. Okay, never mind. All right, so let's get Stripling up. Guy give us multiple innings. Jesus. All right, Strasburg stunk up the joint today. Hopefully Stripling can give us these last 3. All right, so that's a rough game 1 loss. Yeah, Strasburg stunk. We need Strasburg to be good if we want to win. Because, I don't know. I mean, we'll see. Santana was really good this year. Yeah, he had a 2.32 ERA. He's definitely our best pitcher. He almost had 10 wins above replacement. But I don't know. I don't, like, until I sort of get him in, like, a postseason and do well with him, I don't feel too confident. But we'll see. We will see. So, Game 2, also in Portland. This is definitely a must-win. You can't lose the first 2 at home. So that's a big 3-run inning. And Santana gives it right back. Tight game so far. Do we want to pinch it for Santana here? No. Maybe. Let's go batter by batter. If he gets to, I don't know how many pitches he's at is the problem. Hit in the air at deep center, but he'll stay in the ballpark. 1 away. Now Mountcastle. Mountcastle was good at the end of the year. He got his OPS up to almost 800. Ooh, Mountcastle gets hit. So now Ricardo Bautista's up. Don't want to steal here. Their catcher's really good. And Nick Perez comes in, so that does it for their starter, Verdugo, I think. Swinging a miss straight through. So now Santana's up with 1 out or 2 outs. I wish I could know how many pitches he's thrown. There's got to be a way to do that. It was like the box score or something. He's at 95 pitches. So maybe it's worth getting... Yeah, I guess it's worth getting Hazley in at bat. Hazley. Do we want Hazley? Wait, who's on the mound for them? Nick Perez. So righty. So yeah, I guess we'll go with Hazley here. Oh, I have to drag him in this way. Alright, and then we'll get, we'll have to get someone up quickly, but it'll be probably Chapman. Alright, let's see if Hazley can get a hit. He was 267 as a pinch hitter today, or this season. Pitch, swing by Hazley, hard line drive to center, and it's high off the wall. Mountcastle to third. He's coming home, and he scores. Alright, so how about that for our first pinch hitting experience? That's pretty good, I think. 4-3 lead now. Michael J. Dela Cruz up. He's hitless so far in this first game and a half. And he strikes out. Alright, but we get a pinch hit RBI double from Adam Hazley. That's pretty big. And we'll put... Yeah, Kevin Chapman's already ready. Perfect. So Chapman became our 7th inning man. He was really good all season. 2.33 ERA. We had trouble with our 8th inning man. It was Jairo Diaz for a while. But I wonder... Maybe we go Dylan Baird. And then Herrera was pretty good as our closer. He struggled in the second half, but... Ooh, Chapman blows it. Dang it. Alright, so let's do Baird. Oh, I didn't even get him up. Crap. Alright, this isn't good. I just completely blanked out right there. Whoops. Alright, this might not end well. He was 7-0 this year. Wow. Alright, come on, Dylan Baird, please. Okay, it's a man on second with 2 away. It's at 9 pitches. Gonna face their catcher. Baird comes to the belt to deliver. Swung on, sent in the air. No, it drops in. Oh, man. Are you serious? Phillies grab a 5-4 lead. Alright, so we're going to pinch it for Baird here if he gets up. Let's go batter by batter. Piscotty up. See if we can do what we did last time. We had a 6-7-8 come up. It's Yoel Macias on to face a couple righties, surprisingly. But he strikes out Piscotty. Now Mike Wright's going to come on to face Ryan Mountcastle. Wow, Wright was awful this year. Mountcastle's over 2 today. The swing slapped straight up the middle. Crawford to first in time, 2 away. Now Ricardo Bautista up. It'll be Justin Nicolino, these 3 pitchers. Nicolino is not good either this year. But Bautista also over 2. 3-2 offering, ball 4. Bautista goes down to first, so we're going to pinch it. Nicolino's our lefty. So we're going to get Mike Olton at bat here. And, they counter with Yimi Garcia. I wonder if there's a way for me to check that, but oh well. See if Olton can get it done either way. 259 as a pinch hitter this year, and he strikes out with the sinker. So Philadelphia still ahead 5-4. We're going to put Herrera in. And Herrera gives up another run. This is not looking good. So now Anthony Ronaldo, who was a starter all year but is converted to a closer for this postseason. Line shot to center field. All right, that's going to fall in and roll to the wall. De La Cruz to second. And it's a stand-up leadoff double. All right, so that's a good start. Now Jordan McFarland is having a great postseason so far. He's 2 for 4 tonight. McFarland swings line drive to short left, and it's another base hit. A 3-hit night for the rookie. Oh, no, De La Cruz, you should not. Okay, it's fine, I guess. So we cut the lead 6-5. Still no outs in the inning. McFarland, no threat to steal. Now, we don't really have that prototypical like pinch runner type off the bench. So we're going to leave McFarland in. I don't think I would steal on this guy either way. He has a 20 catcher arm. So, anyway, Addison Russell in now. Struck. Dang it. All right, so maybe Yorman Rodriguez can end it here. He was the home run champion. Rodriguez swings, grounder straight up the middle. Oh, no, Aiello. All right, so McFarland goes to second. Now Blake Swihart. It's up to him, or else we go down 0-2. Swihart swings, towering pop-up. Oh, man. And the third baseman makes the play. So we had a valiant effort in that last inning, but we can't go up there with no outs and have Russell, Rodriguez, and Swihart all lay an egg. That's just unacceptable. So, all right, we're down 0-2 going back to Philly. This is not good. Would be a very disappointing playoff loss if it ended here. But we'll see. We'll see if we can mount a comeback. I did come back from 2-0 in a series with the Astros, if you guys have been around for that. So we'll see. It's Jairus Familia versus Matt Barnes. Game 3. No changes for us, I think. Guys are all pretty solid and not too worried. Playoffs. Yeah, bottom of the lineup hasn't really gotten it done, but stick with them. It's only 2 games. So let's see if we can do it. Jairus Familia, we're back in Philly. And our pitching continues to be atrocious. Barnes lost 3 runs in the first. Jesus. And another. Oh my god. What the hell? Why did all of our starting pitching just go to crap? Oh my god. So let's get... So Mountcastle's due up, so we're going to pinch it. I guess... I just realized Chavis isn't starting. Oh. That's stupid. Oh, because I thought... Oh, I should have put him at first. Oh. Wow. Really stupid. Alright, Chavis. Oh, okay. We didn't do anything. And I forgot to get... this is like the worst. I'm so dumb. This is seriously the worst. I'm like completely screwing this up. Let's get Jose Hernandez in. And then we'll get Jairo Diaz up. Jesus Christ. Oh, whoa! Alright, we're not dead yet. Okay. Alright. Let's settle down. All right, our pitching's gotta do a lot better though right now. Let's get not just Herrera up, but we'll get Chapman too, I guess. Yeah. All right, come on. Can't yes, all right. We can't lose this game now. Oops, I'm screwing up all around. Let's get Chapman in. All right, and then Herrera for the save. Oh, come on. Game doesn't want me to win. Oh, that was close. That would have been awful to lose that. All right, that was freaking awesome. 2-run homer, Jesus. All right, so we went 12-11. Holy crap. So we're still in it. The question is, do we go to Strasburg on 3 days rest here? Might. Rodon's been really good in the postseason before. I think we ride that with Rodon. Strasburg hasn't been Strasburg this season. Plus he laid an egg in game 1. So let's give Rodon a chance. He's been a great postseason performer in the past. So Lance Lynn versus Carlos Rodon. Again, our backs against the wall. We'll see if we can pull off another... well, hopefully we don't have to come back like that again, but we'll see. So scoreless through 5 here. Pitcher's duel. Ooh, Rodon blinks first, so let's get... so he's likely not to hit this inning, but let's get... I guess Diaz up. And we'll have to get Chapman up too. I know he's not fully rested, but... It's the playoffs, baby. Alright, so Mike Wright's in now. He's bad this regular season, so maybe we can get a run. Nope. Okay, Rodon gives us the 7th. We're going to pinch hit for him now. Let's... Probably should be starting Chavis, but it's alright. We don't do anything, looks like. So let's get Chapman in. Actually, we'll throw Diaz instead. And then Herrera. Oh no. So we're down 3 heading into our final outs. Not good. Ronaldo in. Our bullpen stunk. I thought about... Ugh. Jesus. Alright, hit up in the air. Out to short right. Cousins has got it 1 away. Yorman is actually having a fantastic postseason, but he's 0 for 2 today. And he strikes out. Swihart, our last chance. Here's the pitch. Cut on and missed. And the Phillies knock off the Mavericks in the NLDS. Wow. That was a lot of stupid managing on my part. Dang it. That's too bad. Dang, I really thought we were gonna make a deep run this time around, but I guess our pitching sucked. Not gonna, to put it very bluntly, our pitching was just not good enough. Our offense was okay. I mean, we obviously stunk up the joint in the last game, but we didn't get good enough performances from our main guys. Like, we can't lose Strasburg and Santana starts back-to-back and expect to win a playoff series, so... Alright, we'll just have to come back next year. I mean, I still think our team's good. Maybe we go out and acquire another frontline starter, but I like Barnes and Rodon. I don't know. Guess we can just chalk that up to small sample size, and the playoffs are oftentimes a crapshoot. So, alright, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you did enjoy. Sorry for the disappointing ending. It doesn't matter.